Hi Virgo, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Virgo Tarot. Love tarot, love reading, love messages. Let's take a deep dive. See who and what is coming through, their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, next moves. I don't know either. Let's go. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Virgo. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Hangman is here. The Hanged Man. The Hanged One. Pisces. Major Arcana energy. My throat chakra just kind of went nuts. Timing. Decision. Two of Swords. Somebody's definitely in their head, I'll tell you that. Four of Swords. Two of Swords is in reverse. Yeah, gosh. Ace of Swords is in reverse. Somebody's totally in their head here. There's indecision going on. Uncertainty. Are there some kind of power struggles? This is something I want to bring through. It's a pretty specific message. Wow, but it's already coming through. Does somebody have one idea and somebody else has another? Like, would somebody need to make some kind of compromise? And it sort of has everything here, I feel like. In the Four of Swords, it's like a standstill, perhaps. The Emperor is here. Mars and Aries energy. Major Arcana, obviously. Strategizing, making some kind of plans here. One of four cardinal signs, one of our leaders wanting to take the place of the overall energy. It's catty corner here with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Somebody's definitely in their head. There's indecision here. It's actually really super clear. And what is going on? Oh my gosh. Wow. And the Empress is also here, but in reverse. The Wu Wei is here, and I'll tell you a little bit more in a moment. But what I wanted to say is what is going on with this Five of Swords? You know, things said, things not said. Do we have an upcoming kind of intense conversation? Have we already had one? I feel like we've already had one, but look what else just came down. So obviously the Empress is in reverse. Somebody's been emotionally kind of, I don't know, checked out is what I want to say, but kind of like unavailable. They haven't been ready. I feel like it's around the long-term energy, but it's also perhaps even being open to talking about it, you know. Had you built a life, were you building it? Was it on the table? Because there's an energy of things here that either didn't reach where you were going, like they stopped, or you haven't been able to agree on something, which also I want to validate for those of you that it's been around a family energy moving forward and that somebody's been indecisive, clearly. Yeah, so very much in their head, Ace of Swords in reverse, the air energy, connecting here with the Five of Pentacles in the upright, Mercury in Taurus, and that is an energy of worry kind of, and loss, and some kind of a pause or break here, which is really very clear to me. Somebody's carrying them all. Yeah, it's connected here. There's worry around this person. Something is about to be revealed here. What needs to be revealed? Because we also have the High Priestess here. Major Arcana energy, Cancer energy, Divine Feminine energy. Here's the other thing. The Emperor and the Empress. A very, well, intense energy here. You know, it's like power couple energy when it's working, but also power couple energy when it hasn't been. Okay, this is real clear that this is somebody who's been emotionally kind of checked out or ghosting, unavailable energy. So whether it's just around not being ready for something more or to talk about it, I feel like it's either both or one or the other. Eight of Cups is here. It's in the upright, and it's right in between the indecision, the Two of Swords in reverse, and the partnership placement with the Wu Wei energy. And that energy is sort of like not pushing things. It's sort of like going and like trying to will a flower to grow when it's not ready to grow. And for me, a lot of this is about somebody's lack of readiness. So again, somebody available, somebody not, somebody ready, somebody not. What is it? It's super specific. The Two of Wands. It's really clear that it's somebody that you're waiting on, Virgo. To make a decision, to make a particular move. I feel like it's about to be revealed here. The Six of Swords, yeah. So this is interesting. It's connecting directly here with the Two of Wands. My throat chakra is going nuts. And the weight on this person, it almost has like a kind of a full energy, doesn't it? And the Six of Swords, again, but also here with the major arcana energy, the bigger picture, and our Hanged Man of the indecision, the timing, like an only time will tell kind of energy. Perhaps for some of you, indicating some power struggles around where you're heading or what's been going on. Somebody's tippy-toeing on Five of the Swords of the Six, and it's right here also with the Five of Swords. What is that about? But the Sixth Sword is connecting me to the Six Major Arcana, the Lover's card. Feelings, readiness, again, for moving forward, but clarity, communication about it, because this is also an energy of, I don't really want to wait anymore. Like it's time. Either way, it's time for things to move here. And yeah, I need to know here. What do you want? Like, this is literal here. Two of Pentacles in the upright, waiting for somebody to make a choice. One of these pentacles is yours. What is the other one? Just somebody not being ready for moving forward in family energy, or being ready to move in or admit feelings, whatever it is. There is, I feel like, quite an emotional reveal here. Three of Cups, by the way, in reverse. And I do feel like there's already been one as well. But this is a Mercury and Cancer energy. And it's right in between the major arcana energy, the bigger picture of the Empress. So things not moving forward, somebody not really emotionally ready or available, honest, not opening up actually is really clear too. And here with our Ace of Swords in reverse, yeah, it's like totally, there's been a lot of mental blocks here. It's like somebody has been checking out, yeah, what's going on? Indecision around this, the Ten of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. This is the long-term energy. So had you built a life? Were you building it? Was it on the table? It's literally on the table, but it's also telling me that something's been going on in that reversal energy. And it's a lot of what I feel like you're waiting for. And I need to bring in what else is yours here, okay? Is that it? I think that might be it. The bottom of the deck. What has been hidden that's being revealed? It's the moon energy, as you can see. It's connecting here with the High Priestess. It's more Pisces energy. Yeah. I think it's finally time here to have this conversation, Virgo. It's pretty clear. This is a power couple energy for me, the Emperor and the Empress, counterpart to our Emperor, divine feminine energy, the Empress, the divine masculine energy, and the Emperor. When it works, it really works. It's intense. And when it doesn't, it also is. There's a strong energy here of like wanting to pull this out of this person, like get out what they, a really strong energy, again, of not opening up, I feel. It's literally like, okay, it has to happen. And it does feel really emotionally intense. It feels intense. What is the other pentacle here? One of them is clearly yours. Justice is in reverse. Eight of Swords is in reverse. What I like about this is it's coming out of this energy, which is somebody holding back, kind of putting themselves here. Now, I want to validate this. I just got to show you. Look at this. I'm just going to upright them just to show you the energy of the Eight of Swords in Justice. Is there something going on in that way? around some issues. There definitely could be somebody kind of who put themselves there. Also wasn't being honest. Again, perhaps around some particular issues. But I'll tell you, this reversal energy, what I do like is it's coming out of that. It's like, well, liberation, really. So it could be around a person. We could be looking at a third-party person and that energy. It's here on the table. I think that's really specific. Issues in general, maybe around money, whatever, other people, not romantic. And it could even be literally what you think in terms of a release here connected to justice, okay? I think that is super, super specific, and it is definitely not going to be for everybody, but it is here. The Wheel of Fortune is here. This is where we go when we come out of the Hermit energy, which is your energy, Virgo. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy here. And the thing about the Wheel of Fortune is it is connected to the throat chakra. It is a turning point. So it's telling me that we're finally coming out of that energy with clarity and truth here. That's the other thing. Somebody that you have been waiting on, this conversation needs to happen. This reveal needs to happen. And the thing about the Wu Wei energy is it's like trying to force something. Again, like it's like trying to will a flower to grow. I mean, there's just a timing energy, and there's like, you can't force other people, you know. But it's in this energy of just kind of the end of the rope that this conversation is, yeah, going down in decisions as well. And that's the other thing I wanted to say. With the Eight of Cups, if you're feeling like, okay, I'm not sure what's here for me, you know, and revealing that also within yourself and trusting your intuition and your gut instincts within yourself here in the High Priestess. There is a turning point here, though. I would say, like, in the favor of this connection. And for me, that's also getting out of the Hanged Man energy where we are, of indecision, of uncertainty, and moving into that Death card energy, Scorpio energy, where there's some major changes. And for some, again, it could be around that energy of moving on to get, like, from each other. But I also want to validate that I feel like there's something else here that you're waiting on, perhaps, that needs to be talked about to move on from. So it could also be around some things that happened between you that haven't been resolved. The Four of Pentacles is in reverse. Yeah. Somebody here coming in a more, I guess you could say a more vulnerable energy, but I want to validate too, again, if there has been anything around money, it does also come through. I think that's very, very specific, but it's here. Wow, and here is the Death card. It's here with the Magician. Yeah, so we are getting out of that energy of indecision in the Hangman, Virgo. The uncertain energy. There is some decisive energy coming in, I want to say. We're going here into the Death card. This is a conversation that I feel like is going to, it is kind of like a make or break energy. There is a new path here. There's major changes going on here. And that's the other thing I want to validate here in the Magician. You're in this energy, Virgo, as well as Gemini. And the Magician is connected to the solar plexus chakra. I do in the throat chakra I speak. And that's already really clear for me around this person that you're waiting on, around this conversation. But I also want to validate if you are waiting for somebody to make some kind of major changes here. I mean, I'm looking at you, Justice in reverse, the Death card coming out of the Hangman. Yeah, but the possibilities, the potential for things to work out and move forward, it is here, but it really feels very make or break for me. Look at the little triangle here, the Emperor, the Magician, and the Death card. The possibilities here, the potential, it is here. That energy of the Magician. As above, so below energy. My throat chakra's pretty wild. Something I want to validate too, if somebody has a vice. That might include money, you know, that's caused some issues, or a vice around, let's just say, connected to water. That is definitely here too. Should that be playing a really big part in what you're waiting for them to change, or what you're waiting to talk about, or for somebody to commit to changing that? That's the other thing about the Two of Pentacles. It's not just about, here is your pentacle around the relationship commitment. Commitments are commitments. So if somebody's committed to making some kind of major change here, that's also coming through. I want to remind you, Virgo, if you hear, see, or suspect my content in any way, shape, or form, anywhere but here at the Tarot Closet on my verified channel, it means that somebody's stealing it. My email is below in the video description and on the About Me page, and I really appreciate the messages you've been sending in. And please keep them coming, letting me know who, what, where, so we can continue to, take it down, because it's not okay. Thinking of you keeps me awake at night. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages. I write messages that I never sent. So a lot of that for me too is, whether you're talking or not, they're totally in their head here. There's a lot of that energy going on. Wow. Do you still love me, Virgo? And I wanted to tell you too, which is really interesting around this communication, we are about to go into Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Yeah. And I don't know about you, if you're here in real time, and I just want to remind you, you're here when you're meant to be here. So don't worry if you're here in real time, if you're here days, weeks, months later, whatever. But as I channel for you, I don't know about you, but I've been really feeling it. I mean, I went through an entire reading and I realized I didn't hit play. A lot of these things that have been going on. So keep a tab on that. Keep a close eye on that in your life, because we're in it should you be here. I reread our messages. I have a confession to make. Moon, High Priestess energy. Here it comes. The Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like it's like the decision. Do you know what I mean? Here it is again. Do you still love me? Or are we looking at a call and response? Do you still love me? I know I'll never find another like you, Virgo. And I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. What is that about? Are you ready to know the truth? Getting out of their ego as well to say it. Here's another thing I really like, because it's somebody who has been in a, again, like, I don't know, emotionally unavailable, kind of not opening up, checked out energy. This is getting out of the ego and coming in a higher vibration. And here it is again. I am so sorry I lied to you. On, well, the same kind of energy. Are you ready to know the truth? And the last channeled love message here, but I'm going to bring in some love notes. My heart belongs to you, Virgo. Here on the confession, let's bring in some love notes as well. I feel like I'm pulling, like, you know, that the saying, pulling teeth to get somebody to talk. That's what it feels like today. Really getting, I feel like I'm just, that energy of getting them to open up is extremely strong. Trying to, you know. Love notes, the Tarot Closet. Here it is again. There's so many repeat messages. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. What is that about? I don't want to lose you forever, Virgo. Thinking of you, thinking of this is keeping me awake at night. We have a deep soul connection, and I know I'll never find another like you. I know we were destined to meet. That's the Wheel of Fortune energy. Fate. Fated. I think of you all the time. I made so many mistakes. So here we go again. I'm sorry. We were meant to meet. We were destined to meet, so there's a lot of that energy here. And I've never felt like this. I have a confession to make. My heart belongs to you. So the readiness energy and somebody not opening up is really clear. If that's literally what you wanted to know, It's here. I think it's probably a lot more for most of you, but there is so much left unsaid in your last channeled love message. Okay. You are my soulmate. Virgo, thank you for joining me here at the Tarot Closet today. I look forward to seeing you next time.